going on, guys? Hope everyone is doing well and having a beautiful weekend. So it's been a second since I've done a video. I started a full-time job that has been really all-consuming. It's good money, but it is a lot of work. But I actually am flying drones and taking pictures. It's not necessarily my ideal thing that I'm taking pictures of, but as I said, it's a paycheck and a good one, and I like it a lot. So, yeah, with that being said, eventually get back to my creative freelance days when I get back to Hawaii, but this hopefully will help me get back to Hawaii. They actually do have a position in Hawaii, so maybe the universe will manifest that eventually, but we shall see. Right now, I am here in the now with a battery charger, this hub. So a company reached out to me, and a lot of little companies reach out to me. I haven't really worked with a lot of huge ones. Well, I have. I guess I have. I've worked with Apple, and I've worked with Tamron and Joby and a lot of other companies as brand ambassadors and things like that, even before my YouTube channel, just because I have been a photographer for over 25 years. So with that being said, the YouTube channel is almost at 5,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the notification bell and all that good stuff. Comment, thumbs up. I know it's a small little goal, but it is a goal nonetheless. So 5,000 subscribers. I thought possibly I'd be at 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but that should most likely happen in 2024 if all goes well. A Chinese company reached out to me, I believe, and they wanted to send me a hub, which is this guy right here. It's a 200-watt hub for the Mavic 3. A little reluctant with a lot of these smaller companies, or some of them that just have kind of junk products. But they were nice and respectful, and I took that into consideration. And they also had a Mavic 3 hard case, so I suggested they send me both the hub and the hard case, and I would go ahead and see what I thought and use them a little bit, and then if I did like it, talk about it and review it, so I don't necessarily waste anyone's time, and I don't want to, just take time to rip on someone's company or whatever. So regardless, this little hub is a 200-watt Mavic 3 hub. So it's made by a company, I believe it says LK Top on the box, and it comes in a nice legit box, kind of similar to DJI. It comes with a little, pouch and stuff, like this little velour pouch. So they do a nice presentation. It feels very DJI OEM-ish. So you're not feeling like you're getting an inferior product. It actually is very nice and very similar. Now, this guy is 200 watt. This guy is the standard Mavic 3. This is 65 watt. And then they have the other 100 watt charger, which is $99. The 65 watt is $89, and this is $159.99. This guy, the main difference is this charges them in sequence. So one battery fully charged, then it will go to the next battery and so on. This guy does everything simultaneously. So all three batteries will be getting charged at the same time equally. So these should charge in 90 minutes, all three batteries. There is a fan that kind of is a little bit loud. So if you're trying to do something or concentrate or relax, you may want to put this in a second bedroom or something, because the fans are kind of noisy, as you can hear now. And with that being said, not a huge deal, but there is some noise attached to it. There is no fan or no noise to these hubs that DJI makes, but they definitely are not as powerful and as fast as this charging hub right here. So if you see, the cool thing about this too, I actually did a video and I'm redoing it, so I'm doing this over, my second attempt. This button right here is a function button. So this button can actually toggle from 100% to 60%. So you actually have a storage mode option, which is really nice. So say you're wanting to store your batteries, you're not going to fly for a while, you can depress that button and go to 60% and charge all your batteries in a storage capacity, which is nice. That's a nice little feature that really is pretty cool. So with just that being said, being able to charge all three batteries at the same time quicker than you can even the 100 watt that DJI offers, this thing is a winner. And when I fly and I'm working, I usually go through like 4 to 8 batteries a day, because we're just hammering and getting a ton of locations and pictures. So it's very crucial to charge all these batteries as quickly as I can. So I've been finding myself not even bothering with this and opting for this guy, the hub that is Noiti. So this is apparently the store online. It's Noiti. But regardless, this guy is actually something that I would suggest and I would say is a really good product. Not just because they sent me one. If I didn't believe so, I wouldn't even suggest it. I'm not that type of YouTube channel. I really don't care. If it's quality, I'm going to let you guys know. And if it's something I think you should have in your gear bag, I'm going to let you guys know. And I think this definitely has a place. And another cool thing, if you take these guys out, and I believe it wants it to be in, oh shit balls. Hold on. Hold on. Technical difficulty. Okay, that should be better. My light fell. So back to where I was. So the cool thing is if we take this power supply out, boop, so we have nothing, we could actually turn this on and plug in a little USB-C to USB-C cable in the back and then power, say, my iPhone 15 Pro. Here, let me grab it. So I can take my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is a USB-C now, and I can go ahead and power this guy on. So I'm going to turn on the Mavic 3 battery. And whoop, I don't know what it is. It's one of these ports does it. Let me see. I'm going to try. Maybe it's this guy. There we go. I think it's this one. So I'm not sure of all the little different functionalities with this. Let me see if you can like do something with this mode button. I could read the instructions. This little guy, it's very small font, so it's very hard to read for me. Okay, so let me see. There we go. It says it's charging. So at least we know if it's the furthest guy right by the LEDs, it seems to be working. So my iPhone 15 Pro Max is now charging. So this guy works as a little power supply, a power source with the use of the Mavic 3 batteries, which is pretty darn cool. So there we go, we got that. I'll try here, hold on one second. I'm gonna take this guy out. I'll put it in the middle one and we'll see. I don't know if it matters. Power on the Mavic 3 battery. There we go. So it does seem to work out of any of these slots for the battery. So just know you can charge your devices, and I don't know how quickly it works, but it does work. So iPad, iPhone, whatever it is, Mavic remote, so an RCN1, an RCN2, anything that you want. So regardless, that's a cool feature that this guy has that, again, DJI does not have. So with that being said, yeah, I mean, it's very, very cool. I'm gonna let you see something else. I don't even know if I'm gonna talk about the cases right now. All I'm gonna say is the case that they sent me is, I believe, $59, and it's for the Mavic 3, and it does fit all different remotes with the foam inserts. I'll do a video on that as well later, but it is a light case. It's an inexpensive case, but I actually like the fact that it's light. It's kind of a nice thing because something like, again, I love Lycus and I love, I don't know if I love a lot of the other cases companies like GPC and stuff, but I do like Lycus cases a lot, and I've talked about it and used them, and I use them all the time, but they're a little heavier, a little bit more serious case. There's something about these inexpensive kind of Chinese knockoff brand cases that are kind of neat actually because they're light, it's a soft foam, and it's enough protection just to carry around and not have anything damage your drone. I don't know about the waterproof thing, and as I said, being super hardcore like a Lycus or GPC or something like that, but I do recommend the case as well, and the video mainly is about this power hub, and I dig it. So With that being said, what else is there to talk about? Charges all 3 batteries at the same time, whereas this does them in sequence. This is the 65 watt. Even the 100 watt charges them in sequence and does not charge all 3 batteries as fast as this guy does. So for another, whatever, $60, you're getting 3 batteries, getting charged quicker. You can actually charge the batteries and put them in the storage mode, which is a great feature. And you can also use this thing as a little power supply to charge other things and other devices like your iPhone, your iPad, as I said, the remote, which is really handy. I just charged just to see my RC-N1 for the Mavic, whatever, one of these drones, the Mavic 3 or 3 Pro, and it worked perfectly and it does a good job. So yeah, with that being said, short little video, and subscribe and check out, I'll put the link in the description below to their store. You can use my affiliate link if you do want to buy this. Very, very cool little product, and I am a fan. The only thing I would say that is a little bit annoying is the fan, but I'm sure it's needed because it's a higher watt charging hub, because it's charging all the 3 batteries at the same time. So not a big deal, just put it somewhere a little off in the distance. Like if I was trying to record the video with this guy on, it would be a little distracting to me, but that is me. So aloha guys, and happy holidays if I don't do a video before this, and we will see you on the flip side. And I will do a video on the hard case. Whoop, hold on one second. Okay, quickly, I'll show you the case. I put the bird in the other room, this little canary I got, and Simon knocked over his cage, so I had a little incident. So took a time out. But regardless, this case is the case that they sent me. So as you see, it's not that big, small-ish. I'll show you my Lycus case so you can see the difference. So Lycus case, bigger, thicker, and you can see, and it's a nice case. I'm not knocking any of these, obviously, but the case carries a bunch. Got the RC in there, and you can put the RC Pro, blah, blah, blah. This is for a Cine. I believe this is a Titan MM350. It's a little bit more expensive case, but it's a lot heavier, or it's heavier, I should say. This is more of an inexpensive type feel, but at the same time, it does what you need. So definitely different cases for maybe different purposes. I'm just going to show you really quickly and easily that this guy, boom, I can put one of these, let me see, I'll put, let me put my Mavic 3 Pro in here. I don't have the, you know, I'm not even going to bother right now. I don't want to damage my gimbal or anything because I didn't really, there is a notch, and this may be for the Mavic 3 Pro. So let me see. This is kind of on the fly little video, quick kind for just the case. So let me see. Yeah, so that I believe is what it is. There's a little notch of foam you could remove for the Mavic 3 Pro. This is the regular Mavic 3 OG standard with only the 2 lenses. So that works. You can put the batteries in here as well. So basically a very basic case that does the job. And I would suggest this as an option. It's not a bad case at all, and I would use it as a nice light case, because sometimes you just want the lightest case possible to bring with you if you're just kind of doing some less serious work. But this is, again, boom, and it also has different foam cutouts. So there's like 4 different pieces of foam you could remove for all the different types of remotes, for the RC-N1, the RC, the RC Pro, blah, blah, blah. So again, case from this company on their store. I'll put a link there as well. I would definitely say not a bad case and a decent case option. So that's it. That's a wrap. And I just wanted to throw that in there before I ended the video. But aloha, subscribe if you haven't. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, all the good stuff and positive vibes your way. And that's it. Talk with you guys soon. Good company. or good product. Pretty stoked with nice little simple stuff, and when the people are nice and kind and courteous and respectful, that goes a long way. So I did pay attention, and I used, and I like. So that's it, guys. Bye.